At that point, give me like 2 fights, and I'm fighting anybody, man.
So you see yourself as one of the best in this game right now?
I know I am. I know I am. Whether I'm in there right now, and people, they got that last image of me, but man, that's over 2 years ago, man. You got to put that to rest for a second. I give respect where it's at and stuff like that, but I'm a different guy, man, and I know I'm one of the top guys in this. So.
What's going on, YouTube? It's another crazy day on the internet. And the other day I was scrolling through TikTok, like every other person in this world. And I saw, it's a little bit of an old clip, but Tayler Holder claiming that he is one of the biggest influencer boxers still. He says he has what it takes. I saw also another video of him saying that he would want a rematch with Gib. And I personally think that if he did have a rematch with Gib, I don't think he would win. I think Gib is way past that level that Tayler Holder probably would never be able to reach or catch up to. Also, no disrespect to him, to Tayler Holder, but I think it's too late for him to focus on boxing and catch up with all those other guys. It is possible. It is possible to still be behind and then catch up, but I think by the time that he gets to their level, especially Gib, because Gib is constantly working. He's always in the gym. He's literally made his whole life about boxing, just like Jake and KSI. Actually, no, I don't know about KSI, but mainly Jake and Gib, which I would actually want to see that rematch, considering how much Gib has improved. But anyways, back to Tayler Holder. He claims to be still one of the best influencer boxers, and he has what it takes. And I disagree. However, I do think a first good matchup for him, if he wants to make a statement, would obviously be going against Bryce Hall. I know everyone would want to see that. It would prove a lot because Bryce Hall just won his bare knuckle match, and then Tayler Holder hasn't fought in I don't know how long, but he hasn't fought in a while. So I do feel like that would be a good matchup. I really do. And again, I don't think it'll ever happen, but that would be something worth seeing. However, again, I'm not trying to disrespect Tayler Holder. I'm not trying to say that, he can't box. I'm never going to say that about someone, especially when it comes to influencer boxing. As we've seen, anything is possible. Not only that, that's just how the fighting world is. Anything could happen at any time. You could be losing a fight, but that knockout is still there. In wrestling, you could be losing by points, the pin is still there. Jiu-jitsu, you could be losing by points, the choke is still there. The submission is still there. Same with boxing. All it takes is one good shot. You know what I mean? But back again to Tayler Holder. I think if he wanted to make a good first statement, and I feel like this would be an amazing matchup, would be Salt Papi. I don't like Salt Papi. I do respect him. I do think that he was a little cocky when he chose to fight Anthony Taylor. As much as I don't like Anthony Taylor, I just knew Anthony Taylor was going to win specifically because of his experience when it comes to striking. All props to Salt Papi, though, for putting in that work, losing all the weight. Good for him. That shows dedication, and that shows respect towards the sport of boxing, which I feel like a lot of influencers don't do. But Tayler Holder versus Salt Papi, I feel like that would be a good first matchup for Tayler Holder. Just if he's claiming something that big, for him to go against someone who everyone knows has the ring experience. And not only that, I feel like it's a good first matchup because Gib had more experience, but Salt Papi doesn't have as much experience as Gib when Tayler Holder and Gib fought. But again, Tayler Holder's also claiming that he has what it takes. He knows he's one of the biggest names in influencer boxing. And I don't agree. I really don't. Just simply because, well, also the reason I don't agree is simply because we haven't seen Tayler Holder really fighting. He transitioned to country music, which, good for him, his life. He can do whatever he wants. But at the end of the day, if you're going to claim to be one of the best influencer boxers, I would have to say you would have to be training and actually fighting. And we've only seen one fight, which was against Gibb. And Tayler Holder said, "Oh, it was my first fight. He has more ring experience. I wasn't really comfortable," which I get. I 100% agree. I know sometimes that pressure could get to you. However, I feel like, again, if you're going to claim something like that, then definitely you're going to have to make a statement. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's going to fight soon. I don't think anyone knows if he's going to fight soon. I would actually I would like to see him fight. I would actually like to see every influencer fight who would like to fight in influencer boxing, obviously. Because you never know what the skills people have, the skills people can gather within such a short period of time, and actually go out and perform those skills in front of everyone. So, yeah. A lot of people also say that Face Temper would be a first good matchup against him, and I actually agree, especially because Face Temper hasn't won his last 2 fights. Face Temper versus Tayler Holder would actually be a good fight as well. Just simply because, Temper needs to probably prove his point of that he is one. I do believe Temper is one of the greatest, or not one of the greatest, but I do believe that he is a good influencer boxer. And then for him to go against Tayler Holder would actually make a little more sense. My laptop's about to die. Anyways, back to my point. I do feel like that would be a first good matchup. However, like I said, I think if he does want to really, really shock people and say, "Oh, Tayler Holder actually is a good boxer," it would be to go against Salt Poppy. I really think that would be a good matchup, 100%. There's nothing. I feel like you can't really say anything about that. He also claimed that he wants to have 2 warm-up fights. I get that, but I don't think he'll need them. Again, if he's claiming to be one of the best influencer boxers. But yeah. But I would say out of the 3, Tayler Holder versus Bryce Hall, Salt Poppy, and Temper, I would probably want to see the Bryce Hall one first. That would just be, especially because they used to be boyfriends. That would be a good first matchup for them. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I hate that part. This is new to me. It feels weird saying that. But yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace.